What's up everybody, and welcome back to the Leading Edge Detailing Training Academy. A very informal video today to talk about water spots. It's a subject that I see come up often online. It comes up in various detailing groups. It even comes up in our own group chats with the certified detailers in Australia. And I thought, what better way to make a very short video while the family is out. It is almost New Year, everybody's shut, but I want to keep that content going for you and give you all the information you need so you can hit 2024 running. What better way to do that than to do a video explaining one of the most misunderstood subjects of detailing, which is water spots. Now, I do want to start off by saying water spots is not exactly the right term to use. It is spotting. Now, spotting can happen from two ways. It's not spotting caused by water. It can be spotting caused by any liquid that has evaporated. And people often go out and try to polish off a panel or use a water spot remover and say, oh, these water spots aren't going away. And I use the water spot remover and they're not going away. It's because many people, if not most people, don't understand there's two types of spotting. There is what we call a mineral deposit, which is a deposit of calcium or other minerals that was left after the liquid has evaporated and it sits on top of the paint. And then there is an etching where the chemical has evaporated and it has etched into the clear coat in the shape of the spot or the droplet of that liquid. Now, there's a very big difference between the two. One of them is something on the surface of the paint, and the other one is something that has etched into the paint, no different to a scratch or some swirl marks. The way you handle these two different types of spotting is very different as well, because by definition, one can be removed where the other one cannot be removed. The paint has to be removed. So if you're dealing with a mineral deposit, the way to get rid of that is to use IGL delete or a water spot remover of some sort, because you want to dissolve the mineral from the surface of the paint. That is the easiest type of spotting to get rid of. You can definitely polish it off as well, but you can remove it using a mineral deposit remover. Now, if you're working on a car and you're using IGL delete and you're seeing there's no improvement for that spotting, then you automatically know it is etching. And the only way to remove etching is to treat it like a scratch, is to do paint correction or wet sanding, because you have to remove a layer of the clear coat to the level of that etching, so that etching is no longer visible. Those are the two main types of spots. So remember, a mineral deposit, you can use a water spot remover. Etching, on the other hand, you must do some sort of abrasion, paint correction or wet sanding. There is no product there unless you're using a filler that's going to remove that kind of spot. Now, there is also a third kind of spot, which is the worst in the world, and I've probably dealt with it 3 or 4 times in my 8 or 9 years of detailing, and that is chemical etching. Now, those are spots that when you polish away, they look amazing, but when the panel heats up, or if you put infrared lamps, or if you put that car back out in the sun, those spots are going to come back. And that is the worst kind of spotting to deal with, and the only way to remove that kind of damage, and I have only seen one person in Australia do this, which is Enver from Absolute Perfection Detailing in South Australia in Adelaide, is to heat that panel up to expand the pores of the paint. Because what's happened is the chemical has embedded itself in the pores of the paint, and when the paint is hot, those pores expand and reveal the spot. But once it's cold, or once you sort of polish it off, those pores contract or fill up and it makes the spot look like it's disappeared. So what you need to do is heat that paint up to probably a good 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, like pretty hot. And then you will need to either wet sand or do a heavy cut. That is the only way to fix that kind of spotting. It's not something that I have personally done, because I personally don't see the benefit of taking the risk on behalf of the customer. When it gets to that stage, I just say to the customer, go through insurance. We might need to respray your car, or otherwise go through insurance. We will take the risk of wet sanding, but if we go through the paint, then we will need to paint it. But that is the only way to do it, is to do the paint correction or the wet sanding at a high temperature where the pores of the paint have been opened up. If you do it just like any other paint correction, unfortunately it's going to come back. And the worst part of these spots is there's no way to tell that they exist. You might get a car, you do a paint correction, you polish it up, it looks amazing, you put a ceramic coating on, and then you pop it outside or you put infrared curing lamps and it looks crap again. And it'll happen immediately. It doesn't take time to happen. As soon as that paint heats up, those spots come back. And it's horrible, it's heartbreaking, but you just have to be honest with the customer and explain to them the situation. And that's why it's very important to try to identify the difference between those three types of spots: a mineral deposit, etching on the clear coat, and chemical etching, if that's even the right terminology to use, where that chemical has embedded itself into the clear coat. So thank you for watching. I hope this very brief tutorial has given you a lot of insight. I know for a fact I have dealt with this probably twice a month for the last 8 years, where people have put up a post saying, how do I deal with these spots? The same thing is applicable to glass as well. So if you're dealing with glass and IGL Glass Plus isn't working, chances are you're dealing with etching. You don't get chemical etching as such on glass where the spots go away and then come back when it gets hot. It's either the mineral deposit or the spotting that's etched into the glass. And if it's etched into the glass, the only way to fix it, if you can fix it, will be using abrasion. So IGL Glass Plus and the microfiber pad or a wool pad, and polish it off, and then just go through the process of using finer and finer pads and finer polishes. So thank you for watching. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this video, and I guess Happy New Year, and see you in 2024.